you start off the 80s with this whole idea that it's easier for one person than a group of people. And so um, that's really the genesis of it. And, as of now, um, you know, hang on. I tell amigos every time, like, hang on, like you guys have something rare. Like the idea of a group is some rare shit, and you guys should really treasure that. I mean, I like community anyway. I don't think like one central person can really make all those decisions. And even when you see that, like if you talk to Prince's circle, they were still advising him, giving him song ideas and all those things. It's just marketing wise, it was like Prince and Prince only. But you need a tribe of people to feed you information.
Since you brought it up or brought him up, Prince.
Hmm.
By the way, I put him in the category of people that if I ever were in a room with him, as you had a relationship with him,
Right.
he's the type of person I don't know what to talk about. Like Sade to me is this person. Okay, I'm like, if
Yeah.
you're in a room with
She's that
Sade,
person for me too. Yeah.
what do you say to Sade? What are y'all talking about? You know?
It's weird. To this day, I think I purposely have avoided her because I want one person in my life that like teenage Amir, like the alter. Because one of the riskiest things about meeting your idols is the fear of what if it's diminished returns. Like, what if they wind up being an asshole? What if I've met a few people that were totally disappointing, which then of course like weighs off of me because like oftentimes when you see artists that are like uh not hands off but sort of arm's length uh kind of barricading you back, it's oftentimes that they don't want you to see what's behind the curtain. I definitely have that fear because like I'm just a goofy dweeby nerd and I'm like, oh god, like people are going to realize that Clark Kent's been under this suit the whole time and I'm not the coolest person ever and that sort of thing. But um I definitely know that Prince, his weapon is his pop culture knowledge, and especially with his love of sports. Like I definitely know that he would know of you and who you know what I mean. Same thing happened to me. Like the first when Q-Tip introduced him to me, his first thing was like, "Man, I love that video. It's so funny." And so you're packing three things. One is like, one, wow, he really is short. Two, Prince's Prince's dome is sort of like Macy's Thanksgiving parade size. So I never I never went on record. I was just like, wow, like the circumference of his head compared to his body is like it's gargantuan. So there's a lot of things you're unpacking. One, I'm really meeting you right now. Two, like, oh, okay, you're about what, 5'1", maybe. Wow, he looks like a Macy's Thanksgiving parade float balloon. Uh, wait, how does he know what I do? How does he know who I am? How does he know I'm alive? And literally, my response was, I talk gibberish. It was me, him, Q-Tip, not Rashida, her older sister, Kadada Jones, and Quincy was like standing off in the corner, and he was like, "Hey man, I really love that video." He was talking about what they do. This is when Illadelph Half Life came out. I love that video. It is so funny, man. Oh, and that was my last thing. Like, it's so funny. He has a sense of humor. So you're unpacking those 8 things in like 10 seconds, and all you can say is, I said, wait, how do you know I'm alive? I remember Tiff and Kadada shooting this look like, huh? And then I tried to, and then I did the very thing that I can't, I'm not saying I can't stand it, but oftentimes I'll meet super fans that gotta prove to you that they're super fans, and they'll refer to some like some import 12-inch remix single that you did just for like over in Japan, some Japanese remix like B-side song. And I found myself doing, I said, hey man, I think the ending of Dinner with Dolores is one of the greatest postmodern abrupt endings in rock song history. And he was like, thank you. And then it was silent. And then it was silent for like 8 seconds. And then I got out there and I was like, I blew it. I fucking blew it. I was like walking out of the club and just like, I blew it. I blew my chance to impress Prince. So, but no, in that time, like we really had I will say it's a very satisfactory friendship. Like some highs, some lows, you know what I mean? Because that's how it is. But overall, I enjoyed it.